All right, so just getting back off break. Just watched the motivational video, so everybody should be pumped, ready to go for another hour or so, right? All right, so just continuing with Sergeant Lumsden put out earlier. Risk assessment's low. Make sure you reduce, recycle, reuse. You guys see and hear me okay? All right, make sure you're aware of the areas with wiring, especially in the back. So just be careful where you put your feet. It's supposed to snow later, so make sure if you're driving, just be careful. If you're in the parking lot, make sure you watch where you're walking. We've had lots of injuries out there in the parking lot. If there's a fire, where are we going? Where is the alternate? Round building, right? On the opposite side of the building. What are we going to do if there's an active shooter?
Barricade the door.
Outstanding. You guys see and hear me okay? All right, so Windows Update. Why is Windows Update important?
It'll update your computer for the latest operating system to make it more safe from hackers
Okay.
and viruses.
It can fix glitches or problems in the software.
Right. Could it also bring out new vulnerabilities?
Yes.
And so in a corporate setting, or like our Doom does, they'll test an update before they push it. Make sure that everything is working correctly, and then they'll push it out, and then our RCAS computers will pull it, or in a corporate setting, they'll do that. Generally, sometimes on a VM, where they'll do that, and then they'll say, okay, it's good to go, let's push it. In Windows 10, can you do Windows Update? All right, so everybody, let's go find Windows Update on our laptops. Looks a little bit different than Windows 7, right? So if we got updates to install, should we install them?
Depends on your policy.
Go ahead and try to update them. We set it up so that you can do your own Windows updates, so that's something you have to check on a regular basis. When do Windows updates usually hit the street, so to speak? Sorry, yours?
Tuesday?
Tuesday, right? Patch Tuesday. Absolutely. We just basically did that PE all on our own, right? What's a good TTP for Windows updates after you install the updates? Sorry, Bert?
Create a backup.
Okay, what else?
Restart your computer.
Restart your computer. Sometimes it'll force you to do that, right? Sometimes it won't. All right, backup types. What types of backups are out there? Special Sash? Differential, all right. Sergeant Manner?
Full.
Full.
Normal.
Corporea?
Incremental.
All right. Sergeant Gill?
Regular.
What's, can you say that one more time?
Daily.
Daily? All right. Sergeant Dirk?
Copy.
Good job. So when would we want to do a full backup? Wednesday afternoon at 1300?
No.
No, probably not. Why not?
Busy.
Special Sash?
It takes time to go full backup.
Takes time, takes up resources. So when would we want to do that? Special suppressor?
Oh, I was just thinking of a scenario when you first get, maybe you never backed up your computer before, you want to do a full backup then. But if you mean on a routine basis, then when you're not really wanting to use it, or you're not going to use it soon.
Okay. So maybe Sunday night, around 01 in the morning. So do we want to do a full backup every single day? Why not?
Waste of time.
Waste of time?
There are better ways to do it.
Better ways to do it?
It's expensive.
It can be expensive, right? What else?
Could it increase the likelihood of installing or backing up corrupted files?
Could be. That could be a good reason. It's gonna take up a lot of resources, right? Just like we mentioned. It's gonna be expensive. So maybe we wanna do a full backup on Sunday night, maybe Wednesday night, we do an incremental. To capture a little bit of what's going on, in case something does happen, then we can go to Wednesday night and back up. Windows firewall settings. Everybody go to Windows firewall. I know we did that earlier today with Sergeant Lumsden. Can you shut off your firewall settings?
Yes.
Should you?
No.
Why not?
They were not.
More susceptible, right? What's that firewall doing for us? Sergeant Correa?
It's letting in what we need to let in and keeping out what we don't.
Yep, absolutely. Good answer. All right, local users and groups, local groups manager. Terminating employee access. Why would we terminate employee access? Specialist Brown?
So they don't have access just in case they want to do anything because they have problems with the company.
Okay, that's coming into it. Okay, disgruntled. Sorry, Gil?
In case someone's released from duty from that company or moved to somewhere
They've been
else.
fired, released from duty, right? Maybe they've been moved to another branch. Sorry, Corey?
Loss of clearance.
Loss of clearance, yep, there's a really good one. So that affects us greatly, right? Sorry, James?
Under investigation?
Under investigation, okay.
They
Sorry,
might
Davis?
move to a different department, so they don't need that particular access.
Right, so they go from working HRO to maybe, like pay. They don't need the same access that they had in HRO, right? Guest accounts. Should we have guest accounts on our computer?
Yes.
Depending on what you need it for.
All right, so based on your security policy, right, like we were talking about earlier, you may have to have guest accounts because certain people need to be able to access a computer from anywhere in a building to do certain things, right?
But not the default, yes.
But not the default guest accounts, correct? Why is that a good practice not to have enabled? Good thing, Wade?
Because if they're default, then somebody trying to get in will be able to get in.
Absolutely. Anybody can just sit down and type away, right? The kiosks that we have across the hallway, do they have a guest account on them? Sort of, right? What kind of guest account is it?
Something that we all get from, it's issued to us by,
Yeah, so just make sure you know the difference between what type of guest account they're talking about, all right? Because the default guest account is not something you usually leave enabled, but there could be a guest account on a computer because a certain person needs access to it, right? And how would we configure these? Sorry, Mario?
On an as-needed basis.
On an as-needed basis, right? And we would utilize the local users and groups manager on our local computers, right? If we had those rights. Excuse me. All right, so before we get into the 6 steps of troubleshooting, I have a little practice quiz for everybody.
Yes.
All right, take one, pass it around. Take one, pass it around. Take one, pass it around. You have 5 minutes to complete this task. Anybody have any questions? Sorry, Kurt.
For number 2, it says choose 2, but it seems like there's 3 here.
So it's a good TTP for that. Select the 2 best, right? Absolutely. Make sure you read through the questions. How many people are taking the end of chapter exams and having to use their book to find the answers? You start trying not to utilize the book. Take it once, see where you're at, then come back to it, research what you got wrong. All right, time's just about up. Now, you guys are getting tired. It's been a long day. We're almost through it, though. You'll hold on to these quizzes. They'll help you for studying. When is the final exam? Friday, right?
Yes.
What must you get?
100.
100's a good answer. 70% will get you passing, right? How many different exams are you taking?
4. Or 2. I thought for the whole course.
You're gonna
Usually-
have a written one and you have a hands-on one, right? So the hands-on one, you're basically gonna receive a work order, right? And you're gonna have some information that you have to fill out. We're actually gonna practice that in a little bit. It won't be exactly like the final exam. Everybody almost done?